that. Now I want to introduce Representative Matt Shea from the 4th Legislative District. Representative Shea has been working tirelessly for the pro-life movement in his life as a legislator. Let me introduce him, Representative Matt Shea.
So I always start out by saying that our hope is not in man, our hope is in Jesus Christ. Amen? And I want to also say that when you have a politician and a lawyer speaking about Jesus Christ, it's proof that with God all things are possible. Do you love life? I can't hear you. Do you love life? Do you love life? So do I. And that's why we're here today, because we love life. It is not love to rip apart a fellow human being. I believe in the principle of non-oppression and non-aggression, and I think it's aggression to rip apart the most innocent people among us. And there's been recently, by our president, a push for gun control. I think the most dangerous weapon in this country is not guns. I think it is a forceps in the hands of Planned Parenthood, and perhaps we should start with banning those first. I also think that those folks in the 1960s who wore tie-dye shirts and came out and said, we're against war, we hate war, because it destroys life. I say to those people, join us. Join us today in the war against the babies in the wombs of their mothers. And tell us, please, that you will join us in that destruction of life. You will join us in fighting that destruction of life. You will join us in wrapping our arms around those mothers and loving them and telling them it's okay. It's okay, we love you, and there is more choice than just destroying your baby. There's more choice than that. There are crisis pregnancy centers all over this city who want to wrap their arms around you and say, it's okay, we're going to go through this with you. We love you, we love your child. And there's more than just aborting your kid. You can bring them up in a loving family. And I reject the idea that children are somehow a sin or children are somehow a bad thing. Children are a gift from God, amen? Children were made in the image of God, amen? So if that's true, as Christians, then we have to do everything we can to tell those mothers, to tell those children that we love them. And this is one of the ways we can do that, by standing out here today and saying to Planned Parenthood, there is another choice besides you. There's a choice of life, and we embrace life. We embrace love, and we want to see that become a reality in Washington State. And I will tell you also that I am going to continue, along with my friends over in the legislature, to defund Planned Parenthood, and we will not stop until we see Planned Parenthood defund and we see abortion stopped in Washington State. I want to also say something too, that the two documents that we hold most dear as Christians, the Bible and the Constitution, are predicated not only on truth, but they're predicated on life. And if we really do love life, then we need to live both of those documents every day. And I want to say too, I'm sure we all have friends and family members that are pro-choice. But it's not really pro-choice, it's pro-death. And we need to talk to them in a very loving way, that instead of embracing death, let's turn around and embrace life. Let's embrace love. Let's embrace what Jesus Christ gave us, that hope. Because Planned Parenthood is predicated on the idea there is no hope. And our hope is in Jesus Christ. And if we believe in Him, then all things are possible. All things are possible. If we believe what we believe is really real, all things are possible with Jesus Christ. And that, what a message of love that is. What a message of hope that we can give to our friends and our family. What a message of hope. So let's go here. Let's go from here today and not just go home and say, hey, that was a great protest. Let's go from here today and spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is the gospel of hope and the gospel of love. And if we do that, and we wrap our hands and wrap our arms around those folks and love on them, that is going to allow us to store up treasure in heaven, and that is what the Lord cares about. And also, that's how we can love our friends and our neighbors and our family members. Thank you very much for listening to me today. God bless everybody here. And please don't let this movement end. Carry it over to Olympia so we can end abortion in Washington State. Thank you very much. God bless you guys.